Everyone, it's Lisa Purdy and back with you today reading Genesis 35. And God said to Jacob, arise and go to Bethel and dwell there, and make there an altar to God who appeared to you in a distinct manifestation when you fled from the presence of Esau your brother. Then Jacob said to his household and to all who were with him, put away the images of strange gods that are among you, purify yourselves, and change into fresh garments. Then let us arise and go up to Bethel, and I will make there an altar to God, who answered me in the day of my distress and was with me wherever I went. So they, both young men and women, gave to Jacob all the strange gods they had, and their earrings, which were worn as charms against evil, in their ears. And Jacob buried them and hid them under the oak near Shechem. And they journeyed, and a terror from God fell on the towns around about them, and they did not pursue the sons of Jacob. So Jacob came to Luz, that is Bethel, which is in the land of Canaan, he and all the people with him. There he built an altar and called the place El Bethel, God of Bethel. For there God revealed himself to him when he fled from the presence of his brother. But Deborah, Rebekah's nurse, died and was buried below Bethel under an oak, and the name of it was called Allon Bakuth, Oak of Weeping. And God, in a distinctly visible manifestation, appeared to Jacob again when he came out of Paddan Haran and declared a blessing on him. Again, God said to him, your name is Jacob, supplanter, and you shall not be called Jacob any longer, but Israel shall be your name. So he called him Israel, contender with God. And God said to him, I am God Almighty. Be fruitful and multiply. A nation and a company of nations shall come from you, and kings shall be born of your stock. This land which I gave Abraham and Isaac I will give to you, and to your descendants after you, and I will give the land. Then God descended from him in the place where he talked with him. And Jacob set up a pillar, a monument, in the place where he talked with God, a pillar of stone, and he poured a drink offering on it and poured oil on it. And Jacob called the name of the place where God had talked with him Bethel, house of God. And they journeyed from Bethel and had but a little way to go to Ephrath, Bethlehem, when Rachel suffered the pangs of childbirth and had hard labor. When she was in hard labor, the midwife said to her, do not be afraid, you shall have a son also. Have this son also. And as her soul was departing, for she died, she called his name Ben-Oni, son of my sorrow. But his father called him Benjamin, son of the right hand. So Rachel died and was buried on the way to Ephrath, that is Bethlehem. And Jacob set a pillar or monument on her grave, that is the pillar of Rachel's grave to this day. Then Israel journeyed on and spread his tent on the other side of the Tower of Edar. When Israel dwelt there, Reuben, the eldest son, his oldest son, went and lay with Bilhah, his father's concubine, and Israel heard about it. Now Jacob's sons were 12, so 12 of them, not that they were 12 years old. The sons of Leah was Reuben, Jacob's firstborn, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, and Zebulun. The sons of Rachel were Joseph and Benjamin. The sons of Bilhah, Rachel's maid, was Dan and Naphtali. And the sons of Zilpah, Leah's maid, were Gad and Asher. These are the sons of Jacob born to him in Paddan Haran. And Jacob came to Isaac his father at Mamre, or Kirith Araba, that is Hebron, where Abraham and Isaac had adjourned. Now the days of Isaac were 180 years. And Isaac's spirit departed. He died and was gathered to his people, being an old man, satisfied and satiated with days. I think like have many days. It's Satiated, satiated with days. His sons Esau and Jacob buried him. So basically this is saying Jacob made his way back to his family's homeland finally. And so, that's back to where he had, buried Jacob, or buried Isaac. So, and in the midst of it, his name was changed to Israel. And unfortunately, it seems like his favorite wife, Rachel, dies along the way while she's having her son, Benjamin. So this becomes a thing. So you can see even when he came back to Esau, he had an order of the maids and an order of Leah and then Rachel. Why did I say Rebecca? And so, you know, he had an order of his favorites and of his and their children accompanying. And so you're going to see that come up again with Joseph and Benjamin as we continue on in Genesis. So I hope this helps you dive into the Bible and that you have a great day.